congratulations once again to all of our 2K TV award winners. Man, what an amazing season this was.
It definitely has been an amazing season, and I just want to say we are so glad to have Chris LD2K Manning back.
Happy to be back. Thanks, Alexis, and thanks to all of you for making this 2K community diverse, fun, and competitive. Hey, let's run it back in 2K23.
That's right, we're wrapping up the season, but we'll be checking back in.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look from earlier as the Pistons come off the bus, dressed for success. And David.
Thank you, Kevin.
And those kind of words, DA, right, from a guy that leads like he does. Terrific story. Thank you, David. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Marvin Bagley is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Guzman in at the point guard. Position, and for Indiana. Down low, it's Young and Turner. Brogdon out there with MP. And it's Duarte in at small forward. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved. And it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Turner finds MP. Count it.
And these tough finishes get MP going. He relishes any chance to score on aggressive coverage.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Cunningham passes to Bagley. Drummond with it. Turner covering. The 10-footer. And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
Now here's Cunningham following the miss by MP. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Young with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham. MP passes to Turner. Can't hit from in close. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Down low, here's Bagley. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Bay. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. To the middle. Young with the steal. Now, here's MP. He's tightly guarded. Count that one.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a win against the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
This is his first free throw of the game.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. MP, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal.
And what I like about MV, it's the confidence with which he plays. He feels like he can go at anyone in the league. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now Cunningham. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. The pass to Guzman. Fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range. 8 points for him.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by 3. Their last encounter was in Detroit where they were able to handle the Pistons.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Having that spark off the bench really helped them the last time these two teams battled. We'll see if it'll be there for them again.
Detroit making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. Guzman covered by MP. And Young comes over to help. And the rejection by MP. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot. Here's Bagley. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
The numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Now here's Hayes. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Bagley the pass to Bay. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
And here's Bay. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
From the baseline, again, the Pistons good for 2.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Pacers trail by 8. Here's MP. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
And that one, good.
Very high IQ play by MP, giving it away to the guy with a wide open look.
Here's Guzman. They get it back. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 11.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Ball's knocked loose. Loud pass to Bagley. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Brogdon. Indiana moving it around. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Pacers trail by 9. To the paint. Pass to Duarte. Inside and stolen by Drummond. He's with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And that one's good. Drummond. And the Pistons lead by 11.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
The shot by Turner, no good. Detroit's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Guzman covered by MP. Here's Bagley. He can't hit that time. Good defensive work there by Young. For Indiana, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. 9-point game. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
But hey, a win is a win. Sometimes you're not going to play your best, so you have to just gut it out, right?
And the ball goes out of bounds. Touched by MP. Smith checked in for the Pacers. Stewart's checked in for Detroit. Jeremy Grant comes in for Bagley. Detroit leading by 9. Guzman passes to Bay to the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal.
It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Goga Bitadze comes in for Miles Turner, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Malcolm Brogdon. And a switcher also for Detroit. Olenek is checked in for Bay, and Detroit has possession. Following the score by Indiana. Unloads from 9. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Duarte. Here's MP. And finally they hit one. MP's got 14 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the paint, 13 feet away. No good from Grant.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Smith's shot is good.
Selfless pass there by MP. You love to see that team-first mentality out on the floor.
Guzman covered by MP. Olenek the pass to Stewart. No good off the back of the rim. And so MP will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 4. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Hayes. The Pacers making the shot. Passes it to Guzman. There's the triple. Kept alive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Indiana. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
Hayes, bounce pass. And the basket is good. He's got 14.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
MP passes to Bitadze. Can't cash in from close range.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Puts up a 3. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Look here for the Pistons. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Sadiq Bey picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's MP. It's stolen by Bagley.
Just another example of losing concentration. His 4th turnover of the evening. He has to start protecting the ball better.
They've got Jackson. MP out there with Brogdon. Then it's Turner. And it's Duarte in at the 3. That's the Pacers' 5. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Wizards was tremendous. He finished with 32 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Now Turner, after Marvin Bagley missing on that three-point shot. MP with it, now defended by Cunningham. The shot no good by Duarte.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Turner passes to MP. And a missed layup. Detroit's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. The Pacers making a change here. Young's checked in. Indiana trailing here. MP passes to Young. Steve is a bigger guard with a great three-point shot. You have to think you'd have done well in today's game.
Yeah, Kevin, but probably as a center, a pick and pop big because everybody's playing smaller now. So I doubt you'd have found me in the backcourt.
And very quietly, Young just continues to be an efficient player, a multi-talented swingman who does a little bit of everything.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
MP dishes to Young. Misses the layup. Pistons leading by 5. Here's Cunningham. And he banks in the layup. Cunningham's got 5 points so far.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And it's slammed in by Turner.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Hayes up top. Turner covering. Knocked loose. Young with the steal. To the middle. Here's MP. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And now just a 3-point Piston lead.
And credit the coaching here. You know, if you can get MP into a rhythm, he can take over.
Now here's Cunningham. He's guarded by Brogdon. Cunningham kicks to Hayes. 5 to shoot. And the rejection by MP. Hayes will not go. This is off the front iron.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
It's blocked. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Detroit leading by 3.
Instant substitution.
Here is Cunningham. 9 points last game out. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Now, here's MP. Brogdon the pass to Duarte. Fast break Detroit. Bay wide open, and he fires. Nails the corner 3. Bay's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Pistons. MP dishes to Turner. There's the pass to Bay. Now here's Drummond. Pacers with the rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Brogdon, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He can't make many mistakes when guarding Brogdon, or he'll unleash his size and strength in full throttle.
Pass to Cunningham. Drummond trying to get himself free. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Clearly a foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Pacers trail by 6. MP passes to Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
For Indiana, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
Pacers.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
And they haven't converted once from the line this quarter.
Guzman passes to Bagley. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
And he's just an attacking player. A guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
And they're moving it up. Here's Bay. Finished off the break. Bay's got 15.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. Guzman covered by MP. Guzman passes to Cunningham. Launches a 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Pacers trail by 11. On the wing, Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
And there's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
So it's the Pistons now. The Pacers making the shot. Now, here's Cunningham. 10 points for him. And that one drops.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Out to the right wing from past the arc. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And it's slammed in by Turner.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Here is Cunningham. The Pacers making the shot. And that one's good. Drummond.
Terrific concentration. Drummond maintaining focus through some physical play.
Here's MP. Bagley with the rebound. Pistons leading by 12. Loud pass to Bagley.
That's what I'm talking about. Wow. That was nice.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by Cade Cunningham. 1:41 left now here in the second. Out to the right wing. Cade kicks to Cunningham. Wide open. Off the left rim and out.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Here's MP, and it's sent back by Drummond.
I feel like Drummond saw that one coming all the way. Great anticipation.
Cunningham passes to Guzman. Lets the 3 fly. That one, no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Young finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Backed by great length, I'd call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
Right wing. Turner against Drummond. Here's Cunningham. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Pacers trail by 12. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. They get it back, and that one's good. Drummond. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Young. Back to MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
But he has to be careful guarding MP. He's skilled at finding ways to attract contact while shooting.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Cunningham looking it over. For the 3. He can't get that one. And so it's Detroit going into the... And we've opened... If you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, we're halfway through the game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Andre Drummond is out there with Bagley, and it's Guzman in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Cunningham. Passes it to Guzman. Shot clock at 5. Here's Drummond. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
That's his 4th personal foul.
It's going to be on MP.
Hard not to bite on Drummond's pump fake. You have to get up quick to have any chance to contest his shot.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 9-point game.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
For the Pacers.
And both free throws good for MP. Pistons leading by 7. Now the pass to Cunningham. Inside, here's Bagley. Pass to Guzman from the arc. It's good from long range. He's got 25.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
And it's slammed in by Turner.
Up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Passes it to Guzman. And stolen by MP. Here's Brogdon. Rebounded by the Pistons. They've led by as many as 14 points. Cunningham passes to Guzman. Here he goes. And it's sent back by Turner. Fires the 3. The shot no good by Duarte.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bagley kicks to Cunningham. That shot missing. Good D by Brogdon. Pacers trail by 8. He dishes it to MP. Back to Brogdon. Lets it go from 11. And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Guzman. Good defensive work there by Young.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Indiana moving the ball around. To the inside. And stolen by Drummond. Cunningham with it. Brogdon picks him up. To the wing on the left. Here's Guzman. Drills the 3-pointer. And the Pistons lead by 11.
How about his aggressiveness from three? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
Putting on the hard hat there. Give Turner credit for staying locked in on capitalizing no matter what. And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Miles Turner. Here's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
Here's Duarte. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Down low, here's Guzman, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Now, here's Cunningham. 12 points for him. He takes it in. Bagley the pass to Bay. Shot clock at 6. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. In 2018-19, not only did Turner lead the NBA in swats, he also shot almost 40% break on his threes.
And you go back just like 10 years ago, you'd never think we'd see players with the skill set of Turner. But this is how the game has evolved. And guys like Turner are just so valuable for teams to have.
You know, Steve, we've seen a few times in recent years in Cleveland and Indiana, for example, a new coach gets fired in year 1.
Yes, Kevin, losing a locker room can do that to you. It's embarrassing for those teams. When you know it's not working, you better not delay the inevitable.
And the foul on Isaiah Jackson.
Isaiah Jackson.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And the pass to Guzman. Loud pass to Bagley. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. The drive by MP. That shot is off.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
And Cunningham with the slam.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Now, here's MP. 26 points for him, and the whistle blows. It's going to be an over-the-back call here.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym.
Piston substitution.
Detroit with the ball. No good from Grant. DiVincenzo passes to MP. Here's Osman. There's the dish to MP. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Guzman passes to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
This is a familiar sight. Jeremy Grant making his way to the rim and finishing strong.
Jackson kicks to Osman. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his 4th personal foul.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Jackson. And Smith subbed in for Brissett. Olenicki's checked in for the Pistons. Takes it from 10. Here's Stewart. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Shot 2 free throws in the game. Made 1 and missed 1.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
Pacers trail by 19. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Pistons ball.
Detroit's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Guzman. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. He has 35.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Count that one.
And, you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And it's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Checking in for the Pacers.
Pistons leading by 19. Guzman covered by MP. Over MP. And the rejection by MP. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. On defense, Detroit to the middle. Here's Smith. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now, here's Cunningham. Guarded closely. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 19 points.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
Guzman passes to Cunningham. And the dunk by Grant.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Grant surveying the D. Dishes it to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. With the drive. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
Guzman covered by MP. Guzman
showing all the ways he could impact the game. MP with smothering defense that time.
Smith the pass to Orte. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Bitadze. Rebound, Detroit. Stewart's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pistons leading by 21. Guzman covered by MP. A rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got 4 rebounds in this game. DiVincenzo passes to MP. And the shot goes in. MP's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? Easy.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of it. Business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.